Hmm. Okay, I think we're good. Hey everyone, welcome back to another stream. Why do these look different during the night? Oh my god, that's too loud. Oh my god. Stop! Okay, so this right here is a sundial I'm working on. I'll probably... I'm gonna stack up some more glass. So this is a sundial that, like I said, I'm testing out building because of the fact that in my survival world, I want to be able to build a church. I don't think we need this line, in all honesty, if this... Yeah, we don't need that line right there if we're gonna be doing this. So... So we gotta wait for it to become day. I'm actually gonna do slash time sunrise. Or let's do night, sunset, midnight. What is it? 234,000 slash time set slash set time. Time set. Let's do 275,000. 1, 2, 3. Whoa, why is this happening? This wasn't a problem a second ago. This wasn't a problem a second ago. Why is this happening now? It's not happening over here. Why is it happening right here? Oh, because it's redstone dust, not a comparator. Okay. There. This is actually perfect to see if we can get this right. Let me pause my game real quick. There we go. Okay. So hopefully this will work. I hope it does. It fucking better, actually. I'm gonna threaten this thing. That's what I'm gonna do. What did that do? I have to take a look at it. Bottom one went off first again. That's not what we want. Move it one closer then, I suppose? Let's do 260,000. $265,000. 1, 2, 3. Sundials are confusing, if I do say so myself. Isn't this the exact same height? Okay, so one just went off. Okay, so I don't think that's it. Let's do 260,000. 260,000 is there. 261,000. 263,000. Perfect. That's actually like perfect, right where I need it to be. Let's see. Well, this is a waiting game now. This is boring as shit. We got it though. I think we can do it. It's just a bit funky. How many? The problem is how many come out? Turn on at the same time. It's a simple circuit. The problem is finding out where to begin it at, you know? Okay, perfect. Why didn't this bell trigger? Maybe it did. Oh my god, it did. That was fucking loud. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh my god. Alright, well, I think we got our answer, and yeah, the answer is it does work. So that's good. That's good. One other one just came on. That's good. That's really, really good. This is the design I want for my my base. This is what I'm doing right here. So it's definitely going to take some time, but that's part of the process. They're coming on one by one, which is good, which is what I want and what I need. So we'll see how this works out. We'll see how this works out. Let's. God, this is gonna be so boring. Okay, so they're coming on one by one. Let me turn myself down to about here, and then application audio to a bit lower. Do minus right there. OCD killing me. Okay, there we go. So we don't need the bells in all honesty, but one, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This should be the last one that activates right here. That's why I was counting them. That should be, like I said, the last one that activates. So I want to be able to keep an eye on that. That's why this branch is right here. Because it's a... I mean, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The one below it actually should be the last one. So then after this, they should all start going off. Oh wait, I was right. This... no, it's this one. My bad. I'll just place a sandstone block next to it. because if this is the last one right here, then I think we perfected it. I'm going to push it up by at least one more, at the very least, to see if fucking the problem we were having was this one would turn off and then this one would turn off. I don't want that. I want this one off, then this one off. So oh, interesting. Okay. So yeah, I was right. This should be the last one that turns on. So we're gonna... I think this is nice enough for now. When I start building the church and I need this circuit, I will come back to it. I'll actually just take a screenshot of it because it's an extremely simple circuit. It's a super duper simple circuit, so I'll just screenshot that. So, like I said, when I want to come back to it, I will. But this is fine, right? We got this. This will work. Yeah, so I don't think it's going to get... Yeah, it's not going to get any higher than this one, which is good. There we go. So, yeah, this is... I think this is the best thing I can do. I would definitely have to snake this because I know the church is going to be pretty big, but... Okay, perfect. So it's a little working sundial that tells the time. Like right now it is high noon, and then I assume... I do want to try this too, at the very least. I don't know how I managed to get my hands on it. It's bugged. The pick block on daylight sensors is bugged. Does this turn on? We got this. Okay, so this is the last one then. Okay, sorry. I was like so laser focused on that. Yeah, these do look different at night. I'm not crazy. That's a weird textural difference. Did I fuck it up? I mean, this is still fine right here. I just want to be able to get the sundial working, at the very least. That's all I could really ask for. We don't even need it to come out that far. We can literally just do this. So I don't know what I'm doing. Oops, wrong thing. Get this going, man. Come on. This sundial, oh, I don't know. So I will probably end up using this one if everything else fails. I just want to be able to see how this one fares. Yeah, okay, so then... Okay, yeah, that's fine. I see. So this is actually the last one to turn on anyways, so... redstone lamp, target block. This is a big sundial. I think it's big. But we will see how this fares compared to like the rest of it. Because I think the first 4 turn off automatically after a certain amount of time. Once it hits a certain time, I think they turn off automatically. And that's what I was trying to avoid with this one right here, is them just automatically turning off. Like the bottom 4 automatically turning off. And it still did it with 6, to be fair. It did it with 6. And then, or with 4 stretched out right here, it still did this on first, this went off first, and then this went off immediately after, and it was bothering me. Yeah, see? It just did it. So I think we'll end up using this design right here. This is probably the most optimal design that I could, like, do, if I'm being honest with you. So that's probably the one we're going to go with. So let's head over to the realm now and just get her going. Get her going. Get her going. Get her going. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Obviously, that's not gonna. We're not gonna make that right now, but that's like gonna be how it is at the church in this survival world. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. Survival. Oh my god, the frame rate just dipped massively right there. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4 houses here, which is fine. These can be, of course, the lore here is that they run the business out of their house. So, what the fuck did I just drop? Where are my fingers placed at? What did I drop? If anything at all. I guess nothing. Never mind then. Okay, I see where I went wrong with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure I didn't make that mistake on any of these ones over here. Yep, did not make that mistake on any of the other ones. So let's get to building. I'm just gonna build up the walls on all these real quick. And this is fine. Worst comes to worst, I can just make these like businesses and stuff. And I'm kind of tempted to, because I don't like the idea of houses being here in Eigenberg. I like the idea of it just being entirely business run. Everyone lives in the attic of their little business. I really like the idea of like this being a business, that someone like renovated their business to have an upstairs that's like a little house. That's what I like the idea of. So honestly, this whole thing right here, excuse me, might just be like converted to that, you know? because I think that for me is like the best possible option for what I want to get out of like Eigenberg. So I really, really like the block palette I chose for this place too, by the way. It's so gorgeous. There we go. Got him. I gotta think about, like, hello? What do you mean? There we go. I was so confused. This little thing I had next to me wasn't turning on for some reason. I was really worried. That's why I stopped moving for a second. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, I think we're good enough to get rid of the... No, actually, I'll leave the grass in right here. I still like the idea of the individual sections being segregated, I guess. Is that the right term? I don't know. I'm kind of an idiot. Four houses, and then the church, and then the businesses, and then the docks, and then Eigenberg is done. Aside from all the little details that I do want to get into this place. Break the walls right here. Get to building up these walls. I honestly like, so one thing I really tried to go for with this whole like town is just making, not having flat walls in the traditional sense. The walls still are definitely going to be a little flat, and don't get me wrong about that. I'm willing to admit that. They're definitely going to still be a little flat. The only difference is what I want is depth and angles on the walls. So that's why they're built in such funky ways like this, because that's what I'm going for. And that's something I've tried to strive for a very long time, you know? So this is, you know, definitely something that I want to be able to do. So, and like this whole area right here is going to be filled with shops. Actually, if I head over to a Discord server I have real quick, it's me and my wife's private server. I have ideas for here: a flower shop, tool shop, house appliance shop, decor shop, clothing shop, hotel, restaurant, barber shop, library, church, tavern. I think those aren't like the businesses that absolutely need to exist to get a town to run, but they definitely help in making the place feel a lot more lively, and that's all I could really ask for, is just having this place feel lively. Get rid of this whole section right here. At least mine this area out, because the grass blocks I know for a fact are about to get in the way. Mine this section out right here too. But the church also begins like right here. It's going to be a small church because Eigenberg itself is a pretty small town. I mean, this whole island was artificially built by me, so this is just kind of how I want it to be. Just a small, nice little homey town. God damn it. Come on, let me up here. Just like this. Okay. Okay, I got it. I got it. Give me my scaffolding back. I thought that was a hole in the floor. I was about to fucking be like, no, don't let me fall in. And there we go. I don't know why I ignored scaffolding for so long. This block is genuinely so good. Insta-mine tears down all of it. once you break the first one. It's such a nice block. A lot of these newer features to Minecraft that were introduced, like, specifically after, whatever you call it, the Nether update, whatever that one was called, I've really just underestimated them, if I'm being honest. Okay. Okay, we got it. Damn it. Okay. How is this looking so far? It'd be good if I could see. It'd be really good if if it wasn't night right now. So, you know, well, shit, I guess. You know, crap. So, okay, so I was testing out the chat feature on this too for a second. I need to figure out how to get the chat box active on here instead of just using my phone on a Streamlabs. That's the best thing I could probably do if I'm being honest. Is my fucking stream, did it just get misaligned? I think it did. What the fuck? How did that happen? Streamlabs is funky, man. Yeah, it did. I don't know how that happened. Streamlabs is weird, bro. That's so funny. Okay. Let's hop back on the roof and get the back of it done. Because unlike Rian, I actually finished the back of my bases. But unlike Rian, I also duplicate my resources, so we each have a leg up on each other, I guess. No. I'm a little sick, man. I'm sorry if I clear my throat a lot this stream. I'm a little sick. Did that strip it? It did. Okay. Okay. So I think that's the border of this one done. I just need to see how it's going to interact with this one. Oh, it's going to be a very tight gap. There's going to be a tight gap right there. But that's fine. They might even actually be touching, now that I think about it. Which, I don't like that. But, it's fine. I could figure out a compromise for it. Yeah, these are... I can do this section of the roof a little different. I can line this part with prismarine instead of coming out one and then doing prismarine. Okay, that's fine. Poor planning sometimes leads to stuff like that. I need to go grab the bed from my base. I'm fucking tired of it just being... Like, the nighttime, don't get me wrong, is gorgeous. But I'm just tired of it, like, being night itself. So, we're gonna go to my base, or my home, that me and my wife worked on together. Hi, Gary. That's Gary the Happy Ghast. Yeah, you hear him? He said, hell yeah. There we go. Alright, let's head back over there now that it's day. With the bed, of course. Are my boots broken yet? These things have taken punishment, dude. I don't know how they're not broken yet. I really don't. Oh, whoops. I'm so sick. That's a lie. I'm not really that sick, but my throat's a little fucked up, which always happens around winter. I don't know why. Maybe, and it's not allergies because I'm not like coughing. Well, I am coughing a lot. I'm not sneezing a lot, and I'm not getting like that allergy feel. Like I don't feel groggy or anything, you know. Yeah. I think this will just be businesses right here. So this is nice. I'm really liking the way this is turning out. I'm gonna trim these just because if I know subconsciously that they're there, it's gonna bother me a lot. Okay, take a look at this. Hmm. Trying to think, should I add a second floor to it? Most of these other buildings over here haven't had a second floor. Solved it. Solved it. I got it. This one can be a single story house. This one can be 2 stories. That way there's no interaction in between the roofs. Okay, perfect. I'm going to need a lot of stairs and a lot of spruce wood. Okay. That's 2 stacks. Why isn't there... Dude, it genuinely makes me so upset that there's no, like... There's a stone cutter, which the stone cutter, I think, has been one of the best things Minecraft has added. Because it saves a lot of resources. And it helps out a ton when it comes to, like... when it comes to, like... Oh, I have 1 piece of stone. I can still make slabs. I don't know why it's not a thing for... wood yet. I don't know why we don't have like a saw or something, or better yet, I don't know why we can't use the stone cutter for wood. Because I mean, think about it, right? Like realistically, like a stone cutter, if it can cut stone, it's gonna be able to cut wood, is what I'm trying to say. You know, like stone is way more dense and harder than wood, so why can't we use wood on the stone cutter? What is this? Okay. Are these the same length? I think they are. Oh my goodness. Come on, man. What the fuck? What am I trying to do? Here we go. I was just like so lost for a second there. Got it. Nice. So I don't think this is going to be enough wood. I'm actually going to have to duplicate more wood. The reason I duplicate is just because of the fact that, like, at the end of the day, dude, I don't have the time to gather all these resources. Sure, if this ever becomes my full-time job, I'll definitely stop with the duplication, but for mega bases and stuff, this is just like, for someone like me, it's just not possible, you know, so, which is unfortunate, because I've always dreamt of making a mega base, and this is kind of like a mega, excuse you, this is a mega base. Technically, in a way, this is a mega base, so. There we go. Come on. Got it. Nice. Alright. I see. Dude, I'm gonna do a bad thing. I'm not sure what that bad thing is, but it might it's not gonna happen, but you know. Is it raining? Alexa, what's the weather?
The current weather is 59 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly cloudy skies.
Alexa, what's the weather in Clovis?
Currently, in Columbus, Ohio, it's 56 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies.
That's not what I asked. Alexa, what's the weather in Clovis?
Good evening, Lake on Gaming Eat. In Clovis, California, it's 57 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly cloudy skies.
So does this...
Tonight's forecast calls for more of the same.
Does it sit just above it on this side too? I think it does. It does. Okay. I just want to make sure I have this right, you know. I should probably get some music going in the stream. The problem is, man, I'm like... with the whole DMCA shit that happened a few years ago on like Twitch and like with live streaming in general, I don't know what that is any more. That's right. This, we don't need the upside down right here. We need it one over. There we go. Come on. Okay, that's better. I didn't know what was going on, man. Nice. This is looking good so far. I'm really liking the block palette I chose for Eigenberg, because it's so different. Usually I build in like white concrete and stuff. This is just like very, very different from anything I've done before in the past. So it's a nice change of pace to be able to get to play around with and experiment with and use like different block palettes and stuff. It's just so nice to see. Like, it's genuinely, like, people call Diorite ugly. To an extent, I understand, but it's also like, have you tried using them correctly? And like, with darker palettes, it looks good in darker palettes. Like, it looks super good. You know, so can't really like complain about it, I guess. That's just not what I told you to do, man. Nice. Okay. These are useless now, so I'm going to tear these ones down. did it. Let's go. Nice. I'm gonna go sleep. To skip through the night. So that way, we can actually see. Because nighttime here does get pretty dark. Look at that beautiful glare. That was a simple fix. I do need a lot more stairs. Are there any ones in this chest? But no, I think there's enough spruce logs in there to more than make up for this. So... I eventually, here in this world, want to make a game land. So I think that would be fun. Having a little area where you could go and do like arcade games. I made one, it's a target block shooting game. I think I showed that on the previous stream. But I'm not too sure. But either way. I need to make more games is what I need to do. I wonder if I have the capabilities to make a fully automatic and like fully refilling spleef game. It'd be a 12 by 12 platform. You'd have quite a few snow golems. I mean, it definitely wouldn't take too long to fill up, right? Like automatically. You would just need the like inputs of a player breaking the snow from the snow golem. Unless a piston is able to break it and it does drop the snowballs, in which case you could fully automate that thing to be pretty damn fast. Okay, so that's segment 1 done. Oh, hello. Okay, that's all that fixed. I'm actually going to put scaffold... I don't appreciate what he just did. That was kind of fucking gross. Oh my god, I forgot about that. I love scaffolding, but sometimes I'm dumb. There we go. What does it all mean? Bruised up, happy, with all her bad dreams. Nothing good ever comes easy, so her heart keeps bleeding. Just jamming out. I'm so bad at singing, but I mean, I feel like everyone does like singing. What in the fuck is going on here? Give me. It took it away from me. I was really sad. I think this is gonna be enough wood. Yeah, 50? I think that should be enough. Why am I like just an idiot right now? really hope it's not picking up the song that's playing right now. Dude, I suck. I'm so bad. And the craziest part is I'm holding shift the entire time, so I don't know why. Maybe I'm like subconsciously lifting my finger off of shift. And that's the problem. Like, come on, man. Hold on. I made an error. The top needs to be Prismarine too. Damn it. These boots are troopers, man. My God. How much abuse can they take? Whoa. I thought I was pressing shift. I was like, why am I so fast? Come on. Nice. Okay, so for this, I think we'll just use straight up Prismarine. Wait. So what do we do about this right here? Give me back my Prismarine. Oh my God, I just got like the weirdest itch on my hair right now. That was Widowy so strange. Widowy. We can do something like that. I don't think that would really disrupt it, right? I almost just fell off again, dude. It's been happening too much. Okay, nice. I think this does look fine. It's just kind of like one of those minuscule details. You're not really gonna... Like, yeah, in the grand scheme of it, you barely even notice it. You barely notice it, see? It's just kind of one of those details that you don't really notice until you know exactly what to look for. Which is nice. That's my biggest concern. That was my biggest concern, is that it was going to be super noticeable. Okay, let's get back up there and continue working. Let me go check over here, because I think it's the same story over here. Yeah, okay. Goody 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 drops. This is so nice. I love this world. Okay, nice. So like that. Yeah. I complain about it raining a lot, yet when it starts raining, I don't actually do anything to make it stop. I just kind of let it happen. But it rains an absurd amount, to be fair. It does rain a lot, and it is kind of annoying. How does the one block jump up look? Oh, actually, it flows super well with it. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. We got this. We can build this. Just knock it all out in one day. Imagine. Dude, that'd be crazy. That'd be fucking insane. I've noticed I've been swearing a lot more this stream. And I'm trying to control it because I know Minecraft is kid-friendly game, and so, you know how it goes, and so I just want to make sure I'm at least being somewhat family-friendly. He used lighter swears like damn and hell, but, you know. Give me those slabs. I don't think we need to come back up here again, but here's what I'll do. Okay, so we can get up here comfortably. Got scaffolding around the back. Nice. This is the bottom of a block, right? It better be. It is. Okay, good. I mean, honestly, I could have just looked at that and figured it out, but hey, I'm not the smartest person ever, so you know. Also, Merry Christmas, everyone. Nice. Whoa. Why does my sensitivity feel so fast? I know it's just fast in general, but it feels faster than it normally is, which is strange. Because I was just on Warframe earlier, you think I'd be used to, like, fast sense. Because I like being fast on that game, but I guess not. No lanterns, that's what I need. I need me some lanterns, fella. We're gonna place them on the inside right here. Here. And I think, yeah, okay. I don't know why I felt the need to do that. I don't know why I felt the need to do that. That was just so funny to me. And just bark, whip around. They're fucking just locked onto it, dude. It's so good. I love that. I mean, what else do I do to these things? Not much. It's a gorgeous building, though. Is the height map random? I think it's random, which is pretty cool if it is. I'm just now noticing that, by the way, after having this texture pack on for like a week straight. Get this done right here. Wrong thing. This is, I love, God, I just can't get over this block palette. I just kind of threw something together in a creative world using dark prismarine because I knew I wanted dark prismarine. And I threw something together using some techniques I learned a long time ago, and it came together fairly nicely, I would say. Nice. And then these slabs go right here. Yes. Yeah, yes, this looks good. Stunning build. Genuinely a stunning build. Nice. My tongue has a cut on it because I did like the flight reacts, like where he sticks his tongue out and just shakes his head super fast. The thing about that is I ragdoll my tongue during it. Like I literally let my tongue ragdoll itself. I just don't use any of the muscles in my tongue. It just flies back and forth. And this little middle section that below your tongue that connects it to like the bottom of your mouth. It's like a thin piece of like skin or flesh. It just I have like near the top of my two center bottom teeth, there's the tiniest gap. And it was like back and forth on that. It like cut it slightly, I guess. Like this looks good for a house. It's obviously not done yet, but I think I could definitely make this work. Get another stack of items going. Let me put the wool in this chest and the eggs. This is nice. I like having this much wood. Did it? Why did it do that? This is so nice. I'm just loving the way this looks. God, I can't get over how good my buildings are in Eigenberg. For once, I actually want to finish the project and not just give up on it. Because on a lot of my previous other mega bases, there's just been times where, like, I just give up on them because, like, I just think they're so ugly. Well, not ugly, but, like, I feel like I don't know what to fill it with, and that's the problem. And then we just gotta get rid of this. right there. And then fill in, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Fill in the roof. I was like, is it beginning to get night? It might have just barely turned night. Yeah, see, there's the moon. It's an eclipse. I wonder if it's brighter out. I wonder if this shader does that when it's brighter outside when there's an eclipse. Nice. It's dark in here now. So this is what we do. Lantern in each corner. Looked like I had a name tag above it. Sorry. Stepdad was in my room for a second asking some questions about dinner, so. I mean, I'm not working on the interiors right now, so I would call this, for the most part, I would say this is. I feel like actually we could probably get one more window in it, right? Maybe a centralized back door or back window. Yeah, not too many windows. We don't want too many. I got a hair in my mouth. My bad. Yeah, so this one I feel like the people who live or who own this business, I feel like they renovated it, the second floor, to just be a proper like housing situation instead of like a lot of other people who just like have rooms up there, you know? Like this is such a cool little place. Eigenberg is really genuinely one of my favorite places. Yeah. I don't know if that's going to work out though. It's still a pretty tight gap. I mean, it's all right if they touch, right? Yeah, this looks nice for the most part, yeah. And I did say I want at least 4 to 5 houses, so I'll make do with that. If I need to tear it down and like mess around with the island a bit, like the back of the island a bit, I will in the future. But this is going to be, that house is going to be pretty hidden, I would say, for the most part. It's not going to be like you're constantly heading around to the side of that house. So I don't see why it would be a problem, you know? So I think right here for this one we'll do a window right here. And then maybe a window around the back. Maybe even 2. Let's see how 2 looks. Come on. There we go. I think 2 looks good. I do think 2 looks good. So, yeah, that roof will definitely touch that one. This roof shouldn't. It'll be a very tight gap. Kind of like these over here. But I don't think they should touch. So, I would rather do this building first and then get... God, I just do not like these guys at all. I do not like wandering traders. They bug the shit out of me. They bug me to death, dude. Yeah, let me just spawn right here. Fuck everything else. Let me just spawn right here, you know? Come on. Get the wood in right there. And then drop down. There we go. How much room do we have back here? I could honestly... No, I don't think I could. I'll find things to do with this space right here. Eventually. Hopefully. So. Get this going. Nope, 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 nope. Give me that back. I need that. Oh, it's another one of these situations. Nice. Okay. Triple diagonal? Did I do that 2 times in a row? Subconsciously? I did. I didn't even... Oh, it's not even really a triple diagonal, though. To give myself... It's a quadruple diagonal. To give myself some credit. Okay. Well, I feel like this one might be the most annoying one to build, but I can't complain about... Oh, that's what that is. I saw that over there. I was like, what is that? I know what that is. It's from an old villager farm I tried to make. That didn't end up working. Because bedrock mechanics for villagers are apparently wildly different than Java's, and I kind of forgot about that. So, come on. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, I see. I was so confused. I was like, I don't know why I got, like, I had a brain fart. Nice. There we go. This is so nice, just building the houses. I at least want to get 2 done today. At the very least, I want to get 2 done today. I feel like that would be a good, like, marker for me to have is 2. Yes. I didn't think that would work. Because... How tall do I want to make this one? I'll probably try my best to make this one like 2 blocks tall. I gotta go get that wood on the roof. My wife keeps just throwing chicken eggs on this island, and it's kind of funny, but they're getting kind of annoying. So, that was a stack of wood. That got me a long way. Oh my god. Nice. That got me a long way. That's incredible. That's awesome sauce. I gotta... Your microphone has no... Oh yeah, it does that whenever I tap... my microphone has a tap to mute. It does that. It gives me that notification on Streamlabs whenever I do that. It's like, hey, it's plugged in, but we're not like picking anything up, compadre. I'm like, stop. Stop bossing me around. Oh my god. I think I got it all on this. I did. Okay. Now time to strip all these. I am getting all of them. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could definitely... No. Dang it. How many stairs am I at? I'm gonna need a lot more stairs for this one. But I think we'll start with this. Upside down like that. No, upside down. There we go, just like that. That's nice. I'm gonna go sleep. I'm actually gonna move my bed over here closer anyways. Just so that way it's right there. I'm not having to run all the way over here. It's not even that far, granted, but it's just convenience, I guess. Come on. Let me up, let me up, let me up. Climb. I should probably... I have the coordinates to the ancient city. I should probably go to it and get Swift Sneak. I feel like Swift Sneak is going to be super duper useful for me. Especially considering the amount I crouch. It's just going to speed everything up, you know. Ooh, yeah, there's going to be like a no block gap, actually. Wow, okay. Well, I mean, that's fine. The housing in Eigenberg, I guess, could just be made to be, like, close by. Like, compact is what the word I was looking for. I mean, if I really wanted to, I'm not going to, but I could push this over by 1 to kind of match the angle of this. I'm not going to, but I could. That's a big old roof. Oh my. I like the detail I did on the hotel with the little dark prismarine thing going up. It's just kind of unfortunate that the way the blocks lined up, it wasn't a perfect diagonal straight across. It was like a 2-1-2 situation, so it would go... Let me bring out some dirt and show you. The prismarine on the roof would go like this. It'd have to be like that, kind of. Let's see if we can get this angle right. Yeah, that's kind of the angle. It's not exactly accurate, but it wouldn't look pleasing from like how it was formed. That's a duplication machine down there. I duplicate my resources because I just, you know, I've said this quite a few times. I just don't have the time to gather all the resources needed to make crazy, crazy big structures. So I duplicate them when I can. If I have enough, I don't really duplicate them. If I know I'm going to need a ton more, I don't, or I do duplicate them. Nice. Look at this. Get rid of this one right here. Place this down and then do the same thing on the other side. This is so nice. I just love relaxing and chilling out and building in Minecraft. This actually worked out super nicely. They only intersect at like 1 point, which is so convenient. Because you still get the gaps of sunlight. I was really worried it wasn't going to look good. I want to come down here and see how this looks from the ground. Yeah, I would argue that does... I mean, it is a little weird to look at, but I would argue that it looks nice, you know? It's not like they're like same angle, so they're directly next to each other. What's my notifications now? Oh, is this just the news? That's so strange. Why does it have like a news tab? Hold on. I'm gonna keep that open for now. Okay, sorry. Let's see. I mean, walking over here, I already feel super duper, I already feel a little immersed into the environment, which is good. That's what I want for this place. I want people to feel immersed when they walk into here. It's just a matter of decorating it, and it needs leaves, fences, stairs, maybe a few wheelbarrows here and there and stuff, some hay piles and whatnot, maybe a wheat farm or two somewhere around. You know, just looking for, get ideas. I should probably focus on the building first, though. Is it already almost night? Okay. Is this curve the halfway point? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. It is. Okay. Nice. I should probably switch it to easy and go to my guardian farm here in a minute. So that way I can get the XP to use mending on my axe. One thing I don't like about mending on Bedrock is there's no XP share. There's 0 XP share like there is on Java. It's so dumb. And clearly they can program it because it XP shares with armor. So clearly they can program that in. They just like choose not to. They seem, and it's, I know what it is. The cause of it is mobile Minecraft on the phones. But the other problem is the fact that Mojang seems to think that people were playing on smartphones from 10 years ago. Dude, discontinue service on like phones older than like 10 years. No offense, my dude, but they're limiting people who genuinely do enjoy Bedrock to a pretty bad degree. And I prefer Java. I'm just playing Bedrock because this is me and my wife's world, and I'm in the middle of a Minecraft phase right now, and so I'd rather play on this world because this is our thing. Oh my god, this place is actually coming together so nicely. I'm just like getting an aerial view of it. I'm really starting to soak it in. Like, this place is going to be gorgeous. How many stairs am I at? Oh. Yeah! 34. I'll do the border. Since I only have 34 stairs, I'll just do the border. Get some planks in here. Nice voice crack me. Again, oh my god. Huh. I'm gonna go craft more stairs real quick. Excuse me, Mr. Cow, don't make that sound. It's really scary. That's just not what I told you to place the block at all. What are you doing, man? Come on. There we go. Finally. I say finally like it didn't. Nan. It is actually, like, on a real note, it is super annoying the amount of times I fall off these buildings. Nicely done. Okay, to be fair, that time I was looking below. Okay, I think this is looking nice. Yeah. Nice little cozy place. Am I? Yeah, it's capturing my little, like, Discord call icon up in the corner. I just chill on call, honestly, until she gets back, even at work. Because I'm just like, I mean, work's pretty chill, so it's like, you know, they're not going to have an issue with it. They've talked to me about it, and they're like, yeah, I mean, it's fine. Which is nice. Get this side filled out. Let me get rid of the Prismarine stairs for now. And then head to bed. Also, I play in peaceful because my wife really likes peaceful. She doesn't mind easy or hard or normal, but she prefers peaceful. She will always take peaceful. So, and I don't mind peaceful. Just if I need resources, like a certain resource from, like, witches or something, I just tell her. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna switch it over to easy. Just AFK at my witch farm for a minute because I need these resources. She'll be like, okay, baby, sounds good. I'm just letting her know, like, have some food prepared at the very least. Did I not pick that up? I didn't. Craft all this into logs too. I actually do want to get this part done real quick. This whole section of the roof done. I'm gonna see how high up it goes though. Yeah, okay. Then this one will be the Prismarine. Okay, nice. This looks good. Nope, there we go. I like this little homey build. Actually, let me connect this. Or you can just fucking place it right there. I wasn't even looking anywhere near that, dude. Fuck, I hate this game sometimes. Do I have more Prismarine stairs? I actually don't know if I do. I need to go look. I do, nice. Not a lot more, but I think it's gonna be enough to get me through this, right? I don't see why it wouldn't be. Okay. Oh man. Whoops. Give me that. What does my axe even have on it? Weird enchantments, but I can make it better eventually. Stop doing that. Dude, am I crazy? Are these boots just like invincible? I have to be losing my mind, right? Because they've taken punishment. Here's what I'm going to do. Until they break. We gotta see if I can get them to break, right? Like, I feel like that should be something. Until they break. They're not breaking. Dude, these boots are invincible. These boots are title card, dude. I just got my dinner. Nice. That's just... Damn it. Darn. I just did it. I'm gonna lose it, man. I swear to God. Get this going. Yeah, see, this was probably the right choice. Nice. So this is going to be dark prismarine right here. Oh, this is actually so much more simple than I first thought it was going to be. I was like mentally preparing myself, dude. I don't know why. Yeah, see? Let me just go back one right here. And go back one right here. And then we have the dark prismarine follow the trail. Ooh. Height variation in roof. I like this challenge. Okay. Curious to see what I can do. Or, hold on. I'm gonna have to mine a lot of this up. But I feel like I can do this, right? Luckily for me, yes. Okay. Bye-bye. Because I don't think I've done this roof style with anything in Eigenberg yet. So it's going to be interesting to see. Visible. Fucking song, dude. I gotta see what coordinate this is at. 83? 84, so I can go up one more. Okay. Like that. That's good. That works so well. Oh, I guess we didn't really need to mine the upside down stairs up for this. Okay, yep. I see. Or do I? No, I do. Yep, that's how I did it on this side. Sorry, I'm like confusing myself a bit here, but I'm pretty sure I got it. So how does this look from this side? It looks lopsided for some reason. I don't know why. But we can get this done eventually. I will end stream now so that way I can eat. This is going to be the end of the stream. I'm working my way up towards like longer streams so that way, you know, I can get used to them. I don't want to eat on stream, not a self-conscious thing. I prefer not to have face cam on, you know, so it's going to be one of those things where I just eat. And so maybe I'll stream after I eat, maybe not. My wife does get off in an hour and a half, and I'd like to have an hour and a half to myself too. So anyways, thank you guys so much for joining in to the stream. I love you all, and I will see you all next time. Peace.